you're walking along, your foot just slips off the sidewalk, and then back on the sidewalk, ma'am. We need to get back on the sidewalk. We got a problem here. We got a problem. Next thing you know, hands are behind your back, your face is on the ground, and her tits holding your head down because you know she's not wearing a shirt because they never do. It's just security and grease pencil across their tits. They're frightening. But having said that, I think that there is something more frightening than a lesbian with a walkie-talkie and a little bit of power, and that would be a gay man with a walkie-talkie and a little bit of power, as was evidenced at the last Pride here when I was running late to kick off the Dyke March. And let me tell you, you don't want to keep 25,000 lesbians a-waiting, I'll tell you. You don't want to piss off 25,000 dykes, because you know us. Lesbians, we will just throw up a picket line just for the practice, right? What are you doing, Mary? Practicing. You know, I mean, we're crazy that way. So I'm late, and I'm running up to the stage, and I get stopped by this pretentious little security queen. And he's like, you can't go in there. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm the host. He goes, oh, I know who you are. You just can't go in this way. I'm like, why not? This is the exit. You'll have to walk around, and I'm not kidding, 8 blocks of barricades. I'm like, pal, I am late. I gotta go. The stage is right there. You gotta let me in. I'm sorry, you can't go in through the exit. I'm like, look, pal, you go in through the exit every night. Now step aside. It took me 15 minutes to walk around the barricades because I didn't think that was funny at all. Speaking of scary people, let's just talk about sports for a minute. Sports, I love to talk about sports because you know what? There's always a scandal in sports. Isn't it true? Especially the Olympics. You get Olympic scandal even in the off years, okay? We had one this year. We had the IOC scandal where everybody was taking bribes and they were giving people money. And I was like reading, and I thought to myself, why is anyone surprised that these people took bribes, right? I mean, half of them were from third world countries. I'm not kidding. Kenya, Libya. There was one guy from Sudan. I'm like, why are you surprised that the guy from Sudan took a... What did you give the guy from Sudan? A plate of food? Here's some rice. Vote for Utah. Okay. I know it's really mean. But it's true, though. I mean, okay, and then was the last scandal at the Olympics. Oh, now they've banned marijuana. Pot is now a banned substance at the Olympics. That's because of our very own Ross Rebelus Scooby-Dooby-Yaddy or whatever his name is. So they have subsequently made pot a banned substance, and well, they should. It's such a performance-enhancing drug after all. It was the only chance we ever had of beating the German women's swim team, you know? And of course, the German women swimmers, remember they used to kick our asses, the East German women, kick our asses. I mean, we didn't put a toe in the water, they were finished. I mean, they killed us. And just a little while ago, it turned up that they're all suing their coaches now, and the coaches are all getting in trouble because they said, the swimmers, that they didn't know that the coaches were giving them steroids during the... Oh, what? You didn't notice that big fluff of hair that was popping out of the chest of your... Or you didn't notice that extra little pair of testicles you just grew? What are these? No matter, I swim faster now. Oh, ladies. We just don't believe that, you know? I mean, and I don't like watching the Olympics for one reason. I never see any rainbow flags. You know, everybody's got their little no rainbow pins, no little surreptitiously placed rainbow anything in any of those ceremonies ever. Are you telling me there's not one out Olympic? I mean, come on, they come out after, but nothing at the Olympics, nothing. And I'm watching one interview. This was my favorite all-time Olympic interview of a diver. Her name was Mary Ellen Clark or Craig or something like that, okay? This woman was a handsome woman. What can I say, you know? She was a handsome... She was like, I'm an Olympic diver. I'm diving now, I die. She was just a handsome woman. Handsome. And they interviewed her, you know? And I thought, well, that's good. And Mary Ellen, to her credit, you know, put on a little makeup for the interview because you don't wear makeup in the pool in spite of what straight girls think, you know? And she dried her hair. She dried her hair just a little bit too high, I thought, you know, because that's the thing we do sometimes, lesbians, when we're in the closet. You know, we don't want people to know we're lesbian. Dry our hair just a little higher than problem is you get older, you try it a little bit higher, no one knows I'm a lesbian. You keep trying a little bit higher, no one knows I'm a lesbian. You keep trying a little bit. By the time you're 50, nobody knows you're lesbian. They think you're the bride of fucking Frankenstein. Anyway, they interviewed her, and she had a little bag of, like, good luck charms. And they said, Mary Ellen, what's in the bag? And, where did you get it? So the first thing she takes out, now, if this isn't a clue, I don't know what is a handful of crystals. Come on, what could be more lesbian? A handful of hummus? Do you know what I'm saying? And she says, and I quote, well, my roommate... I'm so sorry, but she did. She said, roommate. My roommate gave me these. I'm like, your roommate? I'm screaming at the TV, your roommate. Mariella, we're coming on the new millennium. She's not your roommate. She's the girl that sits on your face. Just say it. But did I mention that she was a handsome woman? Because, she was a handsome woman, and I do not mean that in a pejorative way, because I like a handsome woman, okay? So I'm watching the interview, and I'm getting a little, warm and fuzzy watching her going, oh, Mary Ellen, nice bathing suit. Oh, yeah. So... But I took a good hard look at her, and I went, no way, never, ever would I go with this woman, because I got to tell you, not an ounce of body fat on her, not any. Thighs like tree trunks. Think about it, okay? You're down there, you're making Mary Ellen feel good. She has an orgasm. What do you think's going to happen to your head, huh? Like a grape. Mary Ellen, no, Mary Ellen, no, Mary Ellen, Mary Ellen, no, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen, I forgot the safe word. Okay. You know what a safe word is? I'm shocked. I wouldn't have guessed that you would have known what a safe word was. You're not even wearing leather shoes, honey. I didn't know what a safe word was, until once I was at a festival, and the SM tent took me aside because I was so hopelessly vanilla, and they gave me an education. And the safe word, obviously, is the word you use in SM sex that means stop, right? It's never stop. Stop means go. It's never no. No means yes. It's something innocuous. Like, red, blue, tree, whatever, a table, something like that. So I said to my friend Bucky, who was teaching me about safe words, but Bucky, what happens if you forget the safe word? Red, blue, green, yellow, onomatopoeia, front-loading dishwasher. She says, Maggie, you say I forgot the safe word. You idiot, Oh, yeah, I was a lawyer. Okay, sharp as a beach ball, that's me. Now, so, sports. But my favorite part about sports, though, is college women's basketball. Oh, my, ooh, yeah. I loved those little girls. They're like niblets, aren't they? They're just like little muffins. I could just pop them in my mouth. Oh, another muffin. Oh, another muffin. Oh, I'm full. Too many muffins. I love to watch it, but I have to tell you, there's the homophobia again. The sports commentators drive me absolutely crazy, because they wouldn't say anything about a lesbian if it, hit them in the face. They just ignore the lesbians. I'm watching a game. It's Tennessee versus another Southern team, and on the other Southern team, there's a girl with a tattoo on her arm with another woman's name on it, okay? It's not even a close call, people. Her name is like Lori. The tattoo says Brenda, okay? It doesn't just say Brenda. It says, I love Brenda. Brenda and I, we live together. We share a house. Brenda and I have wills. But did the sports commenters say anything, one thing, a peep about the tattoo? Anything? No. What did they talk about the whole game? They obsessed about Pat Summitt, the coach from Tennessee, because she's married. So the sports commentators were like this. Oh, there's Pat Summitt. Did you see Pat Summitt? Oh, yeah, that's Pat Summitt. Did you know Pat Summitt was married? Oh, yeah, she's married. There's her husband. There's Mr. Pat Summitt in the stands. Can we get a shot of Mr. Pat Summitt? Did you know Pat Summitt had a baby, dropped the baby on the plane, went out and coached a game? Not Pat Summitt. She sure is married. I'm like, what about Brenda? And these are the bitches that hyphenate their names and want us to think they're straight. I'm not going to name names, but you know what I mean? It's just incredible. And then there's this coach from Penn State named Renee Portland who would not allow, as a policy, any lesbians on her team. She was on 60 Minutes, 2020, all these shows. She would not allow any lesbians on her basketball team. Well, no wonder they never won any games, huh? Ooh. Straight girl basketball. But But times, they are a-changing. They absolutely are. You know, you look at families now, what a difference, okay? I work in Provincetown, Massachusetts in the summer, you know, the gay, queer, just the spot to go in the summer. And we have now, of the 8 weeks that is the season, one of